Seattle Seahawks are gambling the future of their entire backfield on one massive decision that could either spark a championship run or backfire completely. We are officially entering a new era, because the front office just went all in on Notre Dame, star Jadarian Price with the 32nd overall pick. This move signals a total shift in philosophy and carries an enormous risk for a team needing this win. Jadarian Price is now the centerpiece of the Seattle Seahawks running game, and this selection is sending shockwaves through the entire facility. I have spent years covering this team, and I can tell you that taking a running back at the end of the first round is a statement that the old ways are gone. The reality is that Seattle is facing a crisis in the backfield because Zach Charbonnet is still fighting his way back from a devastating torn ACL, and nobody knows for sure if he will ever regain his explosive form. By bringing in a talent like Price, the Seahawks are acknowledging that they cannot wait around for a recovery that might never happen. This choice also spells the end of the road for Velus Jones Jr., who has failed to carve out a meaningful role since joining the practice squad last October. If you want to stay ahead of every major roster move and internal decision coming out of the VMAC, then you need to subscribe to this channel right now, because we are pushing toward our goal of 1,000 subscribe to this channel right now because we are pushing toward our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and we need your help to get there. Please hit that like button to show your support for the team as we navigate this transition. Price is not just a replacement player, because experts like Daniel Jeremiah are already talking about him having 1,100-yard potential and being a primary candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year. He brings a level of versatility that we have not seen in a long time, and his ability to contribute on special teams with that incredible 37-yard return average makes veteran players like Jones completely expendable. The front office is betting that his fresh legs and elite vision will transform an offense that has struggled with consistency in the ground game lately. We are seeing a complete overhaul of the depth chart in real time, and it is clear that the coaching staff wanted a player who can do it all from day one without any excuses or learning curves. This is the new Seattle Seahawks' future starting role. Kenneth Walker has been a staple of this offense, but the arrival of the new rookie signifies that the team is ready to move in a completely different direction. There is a visible gap between the potential this young man brings and the current state of a room that has been plagued by injuries and declining production. We have seen flashes of greatness from the veterans in the past, but this new addition is exactly why the front office is sweating right now, because they have to get this right. The pressure on a first-round running back in Seattle is unlike anywhere else in the league, given the history of the position here. The coaching staff sees a player who can hit the hole with violent intent while also being a polished receiver out of the backfield, which is something they have desperately lacked. He represents a bridge to a more modern and explosive offensive scheme that does not rely on just one style of play. However, the tension is high, because the team is moving on from proven producers to bank on a collegiate star who has yet to take a professional snap. This is the ultimate high-stakes gamble for a general manager who knows the window for success is shrinking every year. Every scout I talk to mentions his incredible balance and the way he finishes runs with a physical edge that fits the culture of this city. The expectation is not just for him to participate, but to dominate and take over the starting role immediately. If he struggles early, the criticism will be relentless because the fans expect excellence from a 32nd overall pick. The organization is essentially telling the world that they believe this individual is the missing piece to a championship puzzle. We are looking at a player who must overcome the steep learning curve of NFL blitz pickups and complex blocking schemes while carrying the weight of an entire fan base on his shoulders. The transition from college star to starter requires total focus and absolute dedication to the Seahawks craft. This decision matters because it changes the mathematical equation for how the Seahawks win football games next season. By securing a high-end talent at the running back position, Seattle is trying to protect their quarterback and create a balanced attack that keeps defenses guessing. If this rookie can actually produce over 1,000 yards, it means the team will win more games and control the clock in the fourth quarter. It simplifies everything for the coaching staff because they no longer have to worry about a rotation of inconsistent veterans who cannot stay healthy. The immediate consequence of this pick is that the margin for error has disappeared for the rest of the offensive unit. A dominant run game opens up the play-action pass and makes every other player on the field more effective. On the other hand, if this move fails to produce immediate results, the team will have wasted a premium asset that could have been used to fix the defensive line or the secondary. The risk of failure is real, and the impact on the season standings will be felt as early as September. We are talking about a fundamental shift in how the roster is constructed, and it shows a clear desire to return to a more physical brand of football. This could help them win more games, because a reliable ground game is a best friend to any play caller. It takes the pressure off the passing game and allows the defense to stay fresh on the sidelines. Front office is betting that the rookie will provide a spark that has been missing since the peak years of the previous decade. Fans should understand that this is not just about one player, but about a philosophy of being the most physical team on the field every single week. If the running game thrives, the entire team thrives, and that is why this selection is the most important talking point of the season. Seattle needs this specific strategy to work out well. The consequences of missing on this pick are truly massive. The best-case scenario is that we are looking at the next great superstar in Seattle who takes the league by storm and wins the Rookie of the Year award while leading the team deep into the playoffs. In this version of reality, the transition away from the veterans looks like a stroke of genius, and the offense becomes an unstoppable force that dictates the tempo of every game. The crowd at the stadium will be chanting his name as he breaks long touchdown runs and provides the explosive plays that have been missing for far too long. But if it fails, the consequences will be devastating for the franchise. The worst-case scenario involves the rookie struggling with the speed of the professional game or falling victim to the same injury curse that has hit the backfield recently. If that happens, the front office will be roasted for moving on from established names too early, and the season could spiral into a frustrating disappointment. The emotional tension surrounding this move is palpable because there is no middle ground when you use a first-round pick on a specialist. It is either a home run or a strikeout, and everyone is waiting to see which one it will be. The coaching staff is under immense pressure to integrate him into the system perfectly from the first day of training camp. If he looks lost or misses key assignments, the whispers of doubt will start to grow into a roar of frustration from the fans. We are watching a high-wire act where the safety net has been removed. Contrast between the excitement of his college highlights and the cold reality of NFL competition creates a narrative of extreme uncertainty. This is the kind of move that defines a legacy for everyone involved in the draft room. They have put their reputations on the line to bring this specific talent to the Pacific Northwest, and now they have to live with the results. It is all or nothing for them. Pressure is rising and the clock is ticking now. The Seattle Seahawks have made their choice, and now we have to wait and see if Jadarian Price is truly the savior this backfield needs. It is a bold move to move on from a veteran like Kenneth Walker while Zach Charbonnet is still recovering from a major injury, but the potential for a 1,000-yard season is too tempting to ignore. The front office is betting that the rookie can handle the load and redefine what this offense is capable of doing on the ground. Be honest with yourselves for a moment. Would you trust a rookie to carry the entire weight of this franchise on his back from the very first game? It is a question that will be answered on the field very soon. We need to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure to subscribe and like this video if you want the best inside coverage of our Seahawks. This isn't just a move for today because it's a decision that will define this team for years to come and determine if we are true contenders or just pretenders. This is the ultimate gamble with the future of the entire football franchise.